Welcome to the news on the 10th of December. This week is all about the European Union. Today we're going to focus on the big changes in European history that make Europe how it is right now. I'm going to take you a bit back in time to around the 70s when there were a lot of problems in the European market. It was a whole process to get your product in another country. They would always find a reason to delay your product. In 1985, Jacques Delors became the spokesperson of the European Commission. He was the ideal candidate because he was Europe-minded. Delors had a lot of suggestions to try and help the European market. The European Commission made some prescriptions out of this and set the deadline to the end of 1992. These prescriptions will help the European economy. Now these ideas went to the European Council and they got accepted together with some other articles.
Thank you. In 1992, the European Commission was going great because they spent more time on their citizens. There also came more comprehensive projects, and Spain and Portugal also joined the European Community. Another community was set up, the European Monetary System, also called the EMS. And the ECU, European Currency Unit, was set up to ease the EMS. The ECU was the average value of the currencies of all the participating countries. And the ECU was widely used in 1990, and there were even plans into making it a real currency. This plan led to the Maastricht Treaty and got signed on December 1991. Not all countries were happy with this currency, but they got a chance now to join. Countries that didn't join were the UK, Denmark and Sweden. The euro could finally be used in 2002.
In 1985, the Soviet Union genuinely had a lot of problems related to the economy. In this time, Mikhail Gorbachev became the new leader of the Soviet Union. The Soviet politicians finally realized that changes needed to be made to get their economy strong again. Gorbachev used openness and restructuring to try and make communism more attractive. He was also the first leader who thought it was unnecessary to spend that much money on the military.
I'm here in Sweden and I'm going to ask some questions to the first person I see. Hello.
Hello.
May I ask you some questions?
Yes, of course.
Alright, what do you think about your country not using the euro?
I think the Swedish crown is very special because of its history.
Good answer. The second question. Are you fine with the circumstances or would you want them to be changed in the future?
I'm fine with the current circumstances.
Alright, that's it.
On the 9th of November 1989, there were demonstrations that really went too far. The demonstrations were held by the East Germans, and within a few months the Berlin Wall got opened and traffic between the two parts of Germany was feasible again. Helmut Kohl was the man who was responsible for the reunification, but also the most unexpected. In other countries, demonstrations were held too. In 1991, the Warsaw Pact collapsed, and other nations collapsed too, such as the former Yugoslavia. Gorbachev couldn't even keep the Soviet Union together, and it divided into 15 independent states. That was the episode of today, but before we end, I'm going to sum up the information. How did Europe really change after 1985? Well, the Berlin Wall got opened, the Soviet Union collapsed, and the euro got invented, and other things of course. But after the Soviet Union collapsed, there was no more friction between East and West. German families got reunited again, and peace was back in Europe.